Beyond the Veil, Secrets of the Universe, Ancient Gods, and Hidden Knowledge. Part 32, Shifting Worlds, the Science and Spirituality of Parallel Realities, a Portal to Deeper Understanding. Welcome to Positive Vortex. What if everything you've been taught about reality is only one sliver of the truth? What if your life, your successes, your struggles, your relationships are just one version among infinite expressions of your existence? What if, right now, you're standing at a crossroads of multiple timelines, and every choice you make is shifting you into a new world? This is not science fiction. This is quantum science, spiritual truth, and experiential knowledge converging in one extraordinary revelation. You are shifting realities constantly. And today, we're diving deep into the how and why behind this cosmic truth. We'll explore what science, mysticism, ancient philosophy, and your own intuition have to say about parallel realities, frequency shifts, and conscious transformation. Let's lift the veil. Part 1. Understanding Parallel Realities. 1. What are parallel realities? Imagine flipping through a massive photo album of your life. Each photo represents a single frame of time, a frozen snapshot of one possible outcome. Now imagine there are countless albums, each one with a different version of your life. Somewhere you're wealthy, somewhere you're in love, somewhere you're living your wildest dreams. All these lives exist not in a distant universe, but right here, layered over one another, like transparent sheets stacked upon each other. Which one you experience depends on what you're tuned into. 2. The science behind it, quantum superposition and multiverse theory. According to quantum mechanics, particles don't exist in a single state until observed. They exist in superposition, many states at once. It's the observer effect that collapses these probabilities into a defined reality. Dr. Hugh Everett's Many Worlds interpretation, 1957, postulated that all possible outcomes of quantum measurements actually occur, each in its own separate branch of the universe. When you make a choice, you're not just choosing between options, you're stepping into a new world. Nobel-winning physicist Richard Feynman once said, "I think I can safely say that nobody understands quantum mechanics. But here's what we do understand. Consciousness plays a role in creating reality. The universe is not fixed, it's participatory." Part 2. The role of frequency in perception. Everything is frequency. Nikola Tesla famously said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs generate a specific frequency, your personal broadcast to the universe. Reality doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you are." Analogy: the radio tuner. Think of reality as radio frequencies. All stations, realities, exist simultaneously. You don't create 101.2 FM when you tune into it. It was always there. You just changed your receiver. Likewise, the world where you're thriving in abundance already exists. You just need to tune in. Perception as a portal. Your brain filters 99.999% of reality to prevent overwhelm. What you see is what you believe is real, not necessarily what is real. By changing your beliefs, you change what's available to your perception. When you believe people are kind, you notice kindness. When you believe the world is against you, that's what you'll find. Your beliefs are the gatekeepers of your dimension. Part 3. Shifting timelines through choice. 1. The multi-lane highway metaphor. Visualize a 20-lane highway. Each lane is a timeline. You're driving along one, but at any moment you can switch lanes. Your direction is determined by decisions, some conscious, some subconscious. Every thought, every emotion, every belief is a steering wheel. If you constantly focus on fear, you stay in a lane filled with more reasons to be afraid. But if you start focusing on gratitude, opportunity, and love, you gently nudge the wheel into a brighter, more aligned reality. 2. The butterfly effect in consciousness. The butterfly effect, a concept from chaos theory, suggests that a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can cause a tornado in Texas. Small shifts lead to massive transformations over time. In the same way, a single new thought, "I am worthy," can ripple across your timeline, changing relationships, career paths, even your health. Part 4. Time is an illusion. 1. Linear time versus nonlinear time. To our senses, time is linear, past, present, future. But mystics and physicists alike agree that time is a mental construct. Einstein wrote, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. In higher dimensions, all moments exist simultaneously. Like frames of a film, they don't move. You move through them." 2. Dreams, déjà vu, and timeline merging. Ever had a dream so vivid it felt more real than waking life? Or experienced déjà vu that defied logic? These could be evidence of dimensional bleed-through, where your consciousness momentarily accesses other versions of you. Your soul exists across multiple timelines, gathering wisdom, cross-pollinating growth. Part 5. Tools for shifting parallel realities. 1. Meditation, the gateway within. Meditation stills the noise and attunes you to higher frequencies. In deep meditative states, the brain enters theta and gamma waves, states associated with healing, intuition, and time distortion. Guided meditations facilitate subconscious reprogramming. Emotions rise, tears fall, memories resurface. This is not regression, it's realignment. 2. Conscious language. Words are spells, that's why we call it spelling. Saying "I am always broke" locks you into a scarcity timeline. Saying "I am becoming aligned with abundance" begins the shift. Monitor your language. Speak the version of reality you want to inhabit. 3. Identity and embodiment. You cannot hold the identity of a victim and expect to experience the reality of an empowered creator. Ask yourself, what beliefs does my desired version of self hold? How would they walk, talk, decide? Can I embody that now? Part 6. Historical and spiritual parallels. 1. Ancient wisdom, Hermeticism, ancient Egypt and Greece taught, "As within, so without, as above, so below." The Bhagavad Gita emphasized that the mind is the cause of both bondage and liberation. This aligns with the idea that your reality is shaped by the internal. Buddhist philosophy speaks of the 10 worlds, 10 states of being, from hell to enlightenment, all coexisting within each person and accessible through intention. 2. Indigenous teachings. Native American, Aboriginal, and other indigenous cultures speak of the dream time, the spirit world, and the concept of walking between worlds. They didn't dismiss these as dreams. They considered them realms of guidance and creation. Part 7. Living as a conscious creator. 1. Let go of the victim narrative. As long as you blame others, you remain disempowered. Taking full responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means recognizing I have the power to choose a new path. 2. Curate your environment. Your environment constantly mirrors your frequency. Surround yourself with aligned people, art, music, books. The more you immerse yourself in a high-frequency field, the easier it becomes to stabilize your new reality. 3. Take inspired action. Thoughts without action are daydreams. Action without alignment is struggle. Inspired action bridges the gap between where you are and where you wish to be. Part 8. The soul's multidimensional nature. 1. Fractals of the self. Just as a hologram contains the entire image in every piece, so too does your soul express itself in infinite forms. Each lifetime, each dream, each decision fractures out into another you, each exploring its own perspective. 2. Soul contracts and karma. Many spiritual systems teach that your soul makes agreements before birth. These contracts may determine key moments, relationships, or lessons, but the how is flexible. Your choices decide the path. Karma is not punishment, it's momentum. Shift your energy, and you shift your karma. Part 9. The collective shift. 1. The awakening of humanity. Millions across the planet are waking up, questioning old systems, releasing inherited trauma, tapping into intuition and inner knowing. This isn't random, it's the collective shifting timelines. As we raise our individual frequencies, the collective reality transforms. 2. The tipping point and the 100th monkey effect. In biology, once a certain number of monkeys learned to wash sweet potatoes, the behavior mysteriously spread to monkeys on other islands without contact. This is the 100th monkey effect. Consciousness is contagious. Your personal shift helps the world shift. Part 10. Parallel selves and intuitive guidance. 1. Channeling parallel selves. Many mystics, mediums, and even scientists have begun exploring the idea that our inner guidance may come from future or alternate versions of ourselves. You may be receiving advice from your higher self that already exists in a more aligned world. 2. Dream navigation and lucid awakening. Your dreams are not just random firings, they're portals. In dreams, your conscious mind steps aside, allowing access to other realities. Practicing lucid dreaming can help you consciously explore and even shift timelines while you sleep. Part 11. Embracing the unknown. 1. Faith over fear. We are conditioned to fear the unknown, but the unknown is the birthplace of miracles. Faith is not blind belief, it's aligned knowing. Trust the inner pull, even if the destination isn't visible. 2. The hero's journey. Every soul walks the hero's journey. The call, the challenge, the death of the old self, the rebirth. Your timeline shifts each time you say yes to the next level. Final thought, the flame in the desert. Imagine you're lost in a vast desert. In the distance, a tiny flame flickers. You don't know if it's hope or illusion, but you walk toward it anyway. That flame is your higher timeline calling, your awakened self, the world where you're free, whole, aligned. Parallel realities aren't places you visit, they're worlds you remember. And each time you choose with intention, each time you forgive, each time you believe in yourself, you step deeper into the version of you that was waiting all along. This is not just knowledge, this is a call to rise, to shift, to wake up. Because the veil, it's already lifting. Thank you for watching Positive Vortex. If this episode opened your mind, your heart, or even just made you think a little deeper, leave a comment below, share your story, and explore the links in the description to begin your own journey into the infinite. We are all shifting worlds. The question is, are you choosing yours or letting it choose you? See you in the next episode. Stay in love, stay awake.